Welcome back to my channel. Claude Code got leaked and I just made the short about how to actually run your own Claude Code in your own device. And recently one of the comments I got, you want me to test out the Claude Code as well. This is why I made this video for all of you guys to checking out which repo is the best. And this Claude Code already got like 100k stars already within a day. That is insane, guys. So in this video, I will go through how to set out your own Claude Code and what does the Claude Code runs. I will run a little bit experiments on both Claude Code and Claude Code and Cloud Devs all in one. And let's jump into it. Someone in my comments says that this Claude Code is way better than Cloud Dev. Okay. Yes, obviously we already know it's like 100k. It's definitely way better than Cloud Devs. So in this video, we'll talk about how to actually implement Claude Code into your local machine. Let's check it out, guys. I'm not sure how many people have OpenClaw set up. If you don't, here is the command you can use. Just simply use git clone and then parse this entire GitHub repository into your CLI. So once you have the entire repository clone, all you need to do right now is cd to Rust, and then we need to start building the Rust. However, if you're like me, who never actually run Rust, you're gonna face some issue when you're trying to build this, like this one, but it's completely normal. Simply run this command right here. Okay, they will actually download the entire Rust for you. So after that, we can just simply rebuild it again. And right here, you can see it. Let's just use one, or simply press enter. Let him actually install everything, and then we can come back and rebuild it again. We need to restart the entire terminal and then go back to the sync folder. Now we can rebuild it and they will work, and we can wait for a while until it finishes. Once we're done, let's register it in a global command so we don't have to do it all the time. Here is the code. What they will do is to help us to run this Claude Code faster without us to actually go back into the folder and run the max again. And now we're done. If you're trying to run your code doing Claude, it will give you an error because you didn't set out your API keys. Well, all you need to do right now is simply go into your root folder right here and go under your file that actually store all the global environments. If you're a Windows, they will be a little bit different than the Mac OS. The concept will be the same. You can Google or ask your agent, check out how to actually insert or help you to actually insert one. So this is what you have to run. I hide my API keys above. I'm not gonna show it. And if you don't have any auth key right here, you can just log in with Cloud and /login in there and get your max plan token key. And if you're using API keys for the Anthropic, simply you can grab it and put it in here. If you want to use anything else, right now the Claude Code doesn't actually support it. However, the key thing is you have the ability to actually put any sort of layers or add any sort of API keys you want. Simply just tell your existing agent, say, okay, here's my code, edit it. I want to make it work in, for example, like OpenAI or Minimax or anything, and they will work out. Let me put my API key real quick, and then we can come back. So just keep in mind, okay, if you're using any other token plans like Minimax, here is a way you can actually implement it by simply add environment variable right here. And I will go through it real quick since I have a Minimax already. Simply go under your Minimax, get your token plan, and here is the plans you can actually select. I will be honest, Minimax is extremely cheap and perform quite good. They can basically run 24/7 if you tell him so. 4,500 requests is kind of like unlimited, okay? So unless you're doing some deep works, otherwise they will be good enough. So this is my API key, okay? And we can simply grab this. So here it will be the base URLs. I will do it real quick. We'll be right back. But all you need to do is grab your token key and put it in there. Or if you have LLMs, okay, like a llama, they will be the same process. You just need to change this URL into something else. So I will be back real quick and do it right now. So now, since we're done, okay, All you need to do is restart your terminal again. Otherwise, they will give you an error. Let's see what is the coding ability. Okay, let's use it. Let's do a quick demo. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's see if it will work. There will be simple prompt. I did not do anything. Let's see what he will do right here. Looks okay to me. And he will use HTML. Okay, totally acceptable. He made to-dos. I'm not 100% sure if this is like very good UI layout yet, but it is what it is. We don't need to worry about it too much. Okay, in the meanwhile, let's open a side project. We're gonna use the Claude Dev and wire it into Minimax as well instead of the local. Let's see what they will perform compared to this Claude Code. For people who didn't know, I also make another guide on how to set up your own Claude Dev under 90 seconds. If you guys want to watch it, I will leave the YouTube link down below. So now it's done. Let's see what it actually looks like. It will be right here. I mean, it's pretty solid. It has everything we needed. Can we add more users? Okay, yeah. No drop-down feature, no nothing. However, it looks solid so far. Let's see what does the Claude Dev gonna do. So I'm not exactly sure why it's not able to detect it. However, it's totally fine. I don't even have any APIs. So I'm like 100% knows they must come from the Minimax. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the same prompt. Let's wait for a bit. And in the meanwhile, as you guys can see, right, like the UI is already better and it looks just like Claude Code. So we can already see under Claude Dev, we have a index. Well, it looks pretty good, okay? The UI looks way better. And there's no much functionalities, but it's totally fine, acceptable. Can I click add more? Nope. So yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Let's just jump into Claude test. So we just run Claude, run the same prompt, and let's see what will happen right here. Let's end this real quick, and end this real quick. If we have a Claude Max, they will be way better. I think they can perform better results. The animation right here is already better. So no matter which outcome, which designs, it's totally acceptable because it's only like, it's a wrapper and all functions there. All we need to do is put some UI designs and we can make it better. Or better off, we can design our own Claude Code. That is the sauce, and I think that is what actually powerful. It's not like the experience itself. This is already done, and there was storage admin. Okay, it should be under Claude test, and okay, pretty good. Just like the previous one. But I already have like better designs. I think the code is basically the same thing. Yeah, that looks pretty good as well. So I think the code looks pretty the same, and the perform basically the same stuff. Okay, it makes sense. If you're a client user, you don't need to switch. I think Claude Code is still the best one. If you're a developer, either to use Claude Dev or Claude Code, you can always enhance it, add your own feature. That is what actually powerful right here. But as a regular people, if you're not actually interested in building your own Claude Code, you don't need to change. It works, right? Like it works. So that will be it, guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. I have tested all Claude Code plus Claude Dev and Claude Code. It's kind of hard to pronounce all of it. And if you guys are interested, leave a like, comment down below. My next video will be back to OpenClaw again. I might be making a new tutorial on how to actually run a marketing agency. They are doing the clipping 24/7 for you without you to actually looking at it, okay? So follow up, leave a notification if you are actually like my contents. Leave a comment down below if you want me to get into any topic. And that will be it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.